I'm Jose, co-founder of Juno, and today I'm here with Maki, the head of design of our prototype. So before we start this demo, I just wanted to make a quick comment, and is that this prototype is still work in progress, but we're very proud of the progress that we have made these last 2 weeks, and therefore we want to show you our advances. We have left here below a link and a QR code which you can use to access the prototype anytime you want in the next month. We recommend you to do it in a mobile device since it is an app. So well, I will leave you now with Mikey.
Thank you, Jose. Hello, Y Combinator. So as you can see, we have the welcome page and we have this login screen. You might feel free to type in anything. However, since this is a demo, it doesn't really matter at this point. First thing we see when we log in is the most important areas that our user needs when it comes to their financial well-being. The first one being their global money compound. So one of the key things that we have over at Juno is that you can see all of your bank accounts in one place. This is why this is the first thing that we want to show our users. The second is regarding how they're doing. These are notifications regarding their goals, payments, salary, anything that's really important that they might just need in a quick view. The third thing is their analysis. This will show them really simply in different graphs just how they did in the months that has passed regarding their income and their expenses, as well as a quick overview of what has been the categories they have invested the most amount of money or used the most amount of money in that month. And lastly, it comes down to their goals, which is something that we at Juno are super, super proud to support our users with actually achieving their financial goals, not only having good credit. So I'm going to go a little bit in detail in all of them, starting with what we call the top menu, where we have their profile, where we can see all the basic personal information, all their data that they might want to share with us, as well as being able to unlock the app with Face ID, access code, all the legal treatment of the platform with their data and everything. On the right-hand side, we have the help icon where they can directly email us. In the future, they'll be able to chat with us directly through the app, as well as our working hours. And then we have the notifications. Notifications are divided into notifications and messages. Notifications like weekly summaries, monthly summaries, receiving of transfers or deposits from other people that you can see, you can mark as seen, and as well as you'll be able to see the past ones, as well as messages. Messages are more personal and they're regarding specifically to things that you have told Juno that they're important to you. For example, congrats, not even halfway through the month and you're already 65% done with your goal. We want to make sure to keep this reinforcement and accountability with our users to actually make Juno part of their lives and not just one more app. For example, something that's important for us as well is this type of notification. Third month in a row donating to Green Peace. Isn't it awesome to be able to have your money in place in order to invest in the causes that you believe in? We really want to take this so much more deeper than just money, because it really is just more than just money. So when we go to My Money, you'll be able to see all the global bank accounts and just financial items that our user has based on the entity, the bank, or the product. So for example, here it's based on entity, and you can see our first bank is Bancolombia, where you can see savings account, investments, loans, and then you can see the second bank, which is Da Vivienda, checking account, and credit card. But what happens if I want to check it out by product? So I would just click over here. I can see my personal account divided by the bank, the investments, the credit cards, and the loans. How am I doing? How am I doing will take me again to the notifications, which by the way, they also have the opportunity to select which ones they actually want to get involved, as well as to where they want to receive them over the phone, via SMS, or via the app notifications pop-up settings, or via email, as well as they can do both if they want. Next, we have our analysis. So our analysis will really help our users dive into what they're doing and see their habits in a really, really simple way to tweak and modify anything that needs to be done in order for them to achieve their goal. So for example, we can see here in September, this was the income, this was the expenses, as well as a little pie chart to let us know more graphically and more visually what we have been using. And when it comes to August, you can see that it has changed as well as the notifications. For example, here, congrats, you've only used 90% of your budget of this month. So we're making sure that they know, we're making it really, really clear. And one thing that we can also do here is check out by category. We can check out by category a little bit more in detail of what's going on. So for example, in the supermarket category, maybe I want to see how it's going versus other months. And what we would do is just click the category. In the future, you'll be able to click here and see if you want to check it out monthly, weekly, quarterly, and we'll go to every single transaction as you want. For example, we could go to this one, check out that it was in target of Rancho Bernardo, the date, which savings account it was, with which bank it was, in this case is Bancolombia, the category, and in the bottom you can see you can recategorize if maybe you want to change it of category or divide it if it's split into different categories, as well as edit anything that you would consider necessary. Um, further along, we have everything that would be our transactions. Every single thing that comes out and goes out of your bank account, it will be in this section. And again, it will allow us to see the detail of each one of them. The next section is the goal section. The first thing we want them to see is in one snapshot to see all the goals that they have. In this case, we have a trip to Paris, pay student loan, and upgrade to an iPhone. So what we want to do is make sure that they know what's the amount, what they have paid so far, and what's left. So in a really quick visual way, we want to put it out there. We also offer this option where in the future, we'll be able to help them with our advisors, with our machine learning, and all of our big leverage on AI. So this is why we have this option here of, hey, do you want some extra support helping you budget out or plan out for your goals? Just message us, click here, and we'll make sure that you receive that help, right? And then we also have our FIN score. Our FIN score is basically a score for us to measure the well-being of the financial part of our clients, which, as we know, impacts every single area of their life. So our top ranking is 100. This client, for example, has a really good profile. And the interesting thing is that you can also compare your score to others. So for example, if I want to see what other people of my age or 10 years older or 10 years younger than me in the same city are making or what's their score around, I would be able to check that out. And for example, this client is above average. So we, like I said at the beginning, we want to make sure that they know that, and we're all the time trying to be present, not to stand out more than just any other app. This becomes part of your lifestyle. When you are in well-being with your finances, it affects everything, and we want to make sure they have that experience when it comes to Juno. So I believe that that is the whole prototype so far that we have for Juno. We, as Jose said, we invite you to check it out all throughout the month. We're going to be finishing the work in progress stages. So feel free to check them out as you go, again, on your mobile. And we're super excited to be here. Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.